Hello Aries, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, we welcome you to our channel. This is a reading covering Aries season, so this would be from the 21st of March up until 19th of April. I would like to say a wholehearted happy birthday to all Aries out there. I love you all. And here is a thought. Normally we celebrate New Year's Eve on the 1st of April, given that our timeline has suffered several modifications throughout the ages. But for me personally, the first day of the year would be exactly the 21st of March. We start the year off with the spring equinox. And in a way it's more natural, but I will make a separate video upon the subject at a later date. So let's get into the reading. We are reading now for Aries season, as I said, from the 21st of March until 19th of April. So I will start shuffling your cards and I will lay them out here in one row. So let's see, Aries, it's your birthday. Pisces season wasn't that easy, given the fact that most of the planets probably would have moved through your 12th house. So this would bring things up from your subconscious. Maybe you have been rudely awakened from some dreams that you had. These dreams are now seen for what they are, only dreams. Okay. It's kind of hard, not only for Aries, but given the fact that we're entering your season, I can only imagine what you have gone through in March. Okay, so I'm feeling some sort of despair. Yes, despair in a way, because we're not Aries. Okay. I just wanted to say that we're not so good with new beginnings, and here you have the Ace of Pentacles popping up. Okay, I wanted to say that for Pisces season, it's not so easy for Aries to close things or terminate certain elements that are maybe running some chaos in your life, or bringing in instability. Being a cardinal sign, for you, the most easy thing to do, or natural in a way, would be to start off new things. And here for the Aries season, I hope you cleaned your attic, your closet of skeletons, or your psyche of negative influences in Pisces season. And now I feel here with the Ace of Pentacles that after putting away all these negative influences, you actually feel like there's hope, like there's a seed of something new. The only thing with it is that you need to put it to the ground in a way. So this would mean for you that during your season, you should start to put your seed to the ground. I'm not talking about going full throttle with the whole project. Maybe out of lack of time or resources, maybe you're not able to fully embark on this new project. But even so, even for those of you who feel like you're restricted in a way from this new beginning, try at least and give it some sort of physical form. Okay, so you have the idea inside of you, you see it, you imagine it, you see it very vivid. Okay, so I'm talking colors, I'm talking shapes. Whatever, however, you see this new beginning in your imagination, try in your season to do something physical. Either write it down on a piece of paper, or I don't know, to give an example, if this new seed would be to buy a car, okay, I would advise, if you're not gonna buy the car per se in Aries season, at least try to, I don't know, buy something small and symbolic at the same time, which would hint at the fact that you now are a car or owner. So let's say like a car freshener or something of the sorts, okay, and keep it on handy, like somewhere exposed, somewhere on the table, or I don't know, somewhere where you put things to take them to the car. So this is one example, okay? Whatever happens with you in Aries season, try and give a physical form to your new endeavor here, to your new plan, to this beautiful new beginning. Ace of Pentacles also talks about, let's say, the ovule, okay? So like a woman's fertility. For those of you who have no intention of building up a family right now, I would suggest to take extra caution, okay, when dealing with intimate aspects. Okay, so we have a new beginning for you, Aries. New beginning. Okay, so 2 cards here, but we have the Nine of Pentacles, which popped out on its own here. So Ace of Pentacles together with the Nine of Pentacles, I see you being very fine on your own. You're doing great. The grass is green, but I feel some sort of a boredom here, okay? So we have Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So this, normally this adds up to a 10 of Pentacles in 2 cards. It's pretty clear as daylight, okay? So in this given situation, what you need to do, this also may be the reason for which you feel restless, is the fact that you just exude this stability about you, this independence, this abundance, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of a singles card, but it's a bachelor or a bachelorette type of energy. So you have most of the things that you need here. You also have the seed for a new beginning, but I just see you being in this very creative energy, this very abundant energy. And again, I feel this sort of a boredom. It's like, so I'm independent. Okay, so I have this new idea. Okay, so everything is going fine. It may also be something from your past that is giving you this sort of bitter taste in your mouth. It's like maybe some of you, Aries, have gotten to this position here at the expense of some situation that you used to have in the past. So since we are looking at the Nine of Pentacles as the singles card, I get the feeling that maybe you have been up until Aries season, maybe you were in a relationship, okay, which was not very good for you, and maybe stepping out of that relationship, you find yourself in this Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy, where it's like, I have the essence of it, okay? I want to build something with someone, but look at me now, how independent and strong I am, and it's not like I actually need someone, but it would be nice too. For some of you, this feeling be a bit shallow, okay? Because maybe you're actually fine on your own, you know? And some of you will get this feeling of like, you know, when you're snacking, when you get that sweet tooth for something, I feel something of the sorts happening here, where some of the Aries are so well off that they maybe feel this mischievous feeling where they would just get involved in something that is not quite healthy, only for the sake of not being alone. Aries, it's like, for some of you, this feeling will be very powerful, like sitting on your own, on top of the world, and it's like nothing can touch you there, okay? You have all the necessary elements. And as I was previously saying, our Aries cannot hold still, and they will make some sort of a romantic gesture in one direction. Here I have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups talks about a person who has some sort of emotional maturity, okay? Because we have the cups. Cups are representative of water. Water represents emotions, okay? So Aries, in your own season, it looks like, maybe, I don't know how many of you actually had the time to process what has happened, okay, up until Pisces season. But now I clearly see this energy of the Knight of Cups, where you just get up and go, okay? You will try again. Love will be yours in a way. And I'm getting this strong feeling because here we have pentacles and here we have water. So for this, in order for this seed to grow, we need someone to take charge and bring like this chalice of water, okay, to nurture the new seed which we have here. So this talk about another person in your life who is giving it another go, or it may very well just talk about you. For the first category, where the Knight of Cups here is indeed someone else, I think you are just left with looking into the sun after this person is leaving, okay? Because I see you, I feel you here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So you already have all the necessary elements to create a beautiful life. Yet this Knight of Cups, this person maybe which held your heart for a very long time, is coming out of these emotional waters with you. They are fully armored, okay? They cannot see like a lot of things, but they do believe in the power of love, because they hold this chalice very up high and mighty. If there's no one in your life at the current moment, this may very well be you, where just sitting here does not do it for you. So you're stepping quite rapidly from this Nine of Pentacles, which is sort of a semi-stagnant energy, okay? It's not an active energy because the Nine of Pentacles is somewhat self-sufficient in its way as an energy. But you may be coming out of this self-sufficiency and trying again, okay, from an emotional point of view. So the Nine of Cups is one of the knights that moves slower, okay. You would have the Wind and the Fire being the most quickest knights. The Cups and the Pentacle knights are the slower moving ones, okay. So you're taking a leap of faith, but you're doing on your own terms. So I don't feel anything being rushed here in any way. Yes, this is indicative of some sort of a forward movement, some action, but it's not that quick. Okay, so this is something that we have been brewing for a while. If this talks about you, Aries, I think you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You're fine in yourself. You have this new idea. Maybe you want a new relationship. And with the Nine of Cups here, I see some sort of movement towards this goal that you want. Moving towards love. Okay, for the other category, you may, yeah, for the other category, it seems like your Knight of Cups is moving towards to the High Priestess, okay? For those Aries of you who are seeing someone leave your life in Aries seasons or Pisces or Taurus, there's nothing much that you can do here because from what I see, the person in the Knight of Cups is sort of looking at this squirrel which has like a black hood over its head. So I'm almost seeing you looking at a situation and you realize that it's already done, it's already dead in a way, it's final. Okay, so like you're almost keeping or shielding your soul here, holding yourself up high in this self-sufficient energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Together you have a Ten of Pentacles, so I'm actually not worried about you so much. I'm worried only that you have this stance where you're unfazed in a way by this person leaving your side and heading towards to the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, this would be a person which is in tune with the spiritual world. This is a person which is not that in tune with the social norm, okay? The High Priestess only cares for what she feels inside. She doesn't take other people's opinion into consideration because knowledge existence or the divine just flows through her all the time, and she is connected like this to other realms. Okay, she has somewhat integrated the black and the white inside of her, so we already are talking about a person who is of high knowledge. Many of the times it's like a witch person. This is a person which does not communicate that much. All the communication is done within a High Priestess type of person. And as you can see here in this deck, she is depicted like almost made of stone. It's like monolith, just sitting there. So coming back to what we were discussing earlier, if this Knight of Cups, your significant other, your partner, is moving away in the month of April. I would suggest just letting this person go, because I see you being completely fine, okay? Completely fine. I am not aware, and I did not pull out extra cards to see what exactly happened in the past between you and this person. But at the current state, they're just trying it again. It's like this Knight of Cups is coming out from murky waters. It's sort of baptism of the heart moment. And this person is heading straight towards a high priestess. So what I understand is the fact that your partner have been looking for someone more spiritual, or they have something to learn together with this high priestess here. The combination is not somewhat good, and at the same time seems sort of difficult, because this person here does not see where they're going exactly. They're like love blind, and this person here is somewhat not existing in this world. We only see like a shell of this person. So they're both in their spiritual, emotional sides at the same time. So you have the good and the bad. I don't know what to say exactly about this right here. But for those of you, Aries, who are looking for someone, and this Knight of Cups is exactly you, you're heading here towards the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess would be a very witchy type of person, mystical, very intelligent, very intuitive, very creative. Not so well on the communication side, but if you get to know this person, I think they will teach you a whole lot. You would have a lot of things to learn from this person. And I don't know how well you get along with, let's say, people who are in tune with the moon, but I'm telling you that this would be a different flavor from whatever you have experienced so far. Take warning in the fact that if you're dealing with a guy or a girl manifesting this high priestess type of, oops, too many cards, this high priestess type of energy, don't expect everything they do to have an explanation, okay? So the high priestess will do whatever she seems fit to do in a given situation, okay? Something is guiding them, as your fire is guiding you, as the Ace of Pentacles here is guiding you. They also are being guided by some frequencies that come to them in different forms, like it's either a very conscious act, like an act of divination by water, by cards, whatever, or it's let's say a normal person which receives a lot of information, or this person channels without them knowing, maybe in their sleep, or maybe when they're phased out, or maybe when they meditate. Okay, so I would really get excited if I were you in this given situation, meeting a high priestess. Again, meeting a high priestess is some sort of an omen of coming of age, okay? Because you have here the two columns side by side to her. You have the black and the white. Here you can see it's like an egg, and here it's like a pine cone. So you also have fertility and the cerebral aspect here. Okay? because the pine cone is usually symbol for the pineal gland inside our brains. So this is a very well connected person. They can see you through this period where maybe you need to grow. Maybe meeting this person, as I've told, is an omen for change. Maybe the high priestess will take you through a process that will evolve you. And I can tell you now that this will not be easy, because the high priestess is somewhat of a feisty energy. So take care in whatever you communicate with this person. Now, the last card would be for us the result or the higher meaning of the Aries season. But first, I'm going to check the base for your Aries season. So this would be the bottom of the deck that I have shuffled up until now. So Aries, the base for your season is the King of Swords. Okay. We have a King of Swords. So here we already have some sort of authority. Okay. Let me see. The King of Swords is not very happy with this situation. So what I'm thinking, Aries, is that at the bottom of your little heart here lays this archetype, this energy, this cunning energy, this protective father, ruthless king sort of energy. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that on the surface you have all these cards manifesting, but deep down inside there's a part of you who is very awake and alert at the current moment. You're looking out for danger because you have previous battles as a king. So this would be previous love experiences that didn't turn out that great. And you have this King of Swords just sitting here inside of you like an observer, being ready to pounce at any sign of danger in a way. And it's normal. If you got your heart broken once, you will probably be on the lookout forever and ever. Okay? I don't feel this energy too harsh. It's just here to observe. Okay, and try to be somewhat objective in this emotional endeavor. So it's not a bad energy. I think it's good. It grounds you in a way, although we have a lot of pentacles there. This King of Swords, it's never bad to have him around as an energy and to look out for you. If you want to better identify this archetype inside of you, this is the inner voice that tells you that we will stop drinking now. We won't take the car. We will not go on a vacation with God knows what people, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it's just watching for the moment. He's planning something. Okay, so the King of Swords is always planning something, but I cannot feel him somewhat directly involved here because I cannot see him, like this part of you cannot be at the same time with this part of you. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles and King of so you go from one part of yourself to another, but it's healthy. Also with this base, with the King of Swords serving as a base for the Aries season, if you have to go to the doctor, I can guarantee you that you will find a person, a doctor which is an expert. Okay, the King of Swords usually symbolizes great surgeons. Okay, so If you're going in for an operation, don't worry, someone has completely got your back here. Okay. And last but not least, the last card, which should signify the result in a way for the Aries season. And we have here the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands talks about spiritual evolution, exactly what we would expect here with this High Priestess. Okay, so it's coming from the east and bringing knowledge to the west about what spirituality means, what he's bringing these new age concepts back. So the Knight of Wands is